It is Wednesday night, actually Thursday morning here, 2:15 a.m., very late recording, but I had to show you guys this. New record, new all-time record. Actually, right here, pre-morning new all-time record, 49,825. Right now it's at 49,771. Now this isn't sustainable because the way what happened is the Apple is up after hours, but I've already capped out on that trade, so I'm going to be selling at 165. It's already past 165. So it's only a temporary record, but I guess it still counts. 49,000 is not bad. I wanted to show you this and how I'm still optimistic on silver, and I have been pounding the table on silver for like the last couple of weeks, actually more than that. Been predicting this rally up in silver after the crash. I've explained how. So what I did not expect though, I want to comment about the miners' action and how weak I think it is compared to what's actually going on in the price of silver. So let's take a look at Endeavor, but you can look at SIL would probably be a better example. This is only up 2% today. Excuse me, I have a large position in EXK, but let's take a look at SIL, which is kind of like the GDXJ for silver miners producers. And it's only up 2%. Now, I mean, silver had a really nice up day, and the miners are really not mirroring it as much as they should. It's over $16. It's $16.06 right now. Gold is at 13.25 as I'm speaking here, 2:15 a.m. on 1/31st. And honestly, they've the miners have seen a rally, but I think 9% is really unjustified compared to considering how leveraged they are on the price of silver. You know, considering the kind of bump that silver has seen in recent weeks, recent days, especially recent days. So I don't know. Usually, what happens is that the price of silver miners is predicts how silver is going to behave in the future, and I think the relative weakness here, even though it's showing it's up 2%, but or 9% over the last week, but you can see in a month it's only 7%. 40% in 3 months. It's really not that much compared to how much silver has risen. So it kind of worries me a little bit, but then again, I don't see any weakness in the silver metal itself, and I'm still sticking to my thesis of why the silver will go up. The metal, I can't speak on the miners. And so I'm invested heavily here, as you can see in EXK. My position now is $4,800. I'm still down overall in the position, $200, because my average entry price through the options and everything else is 228. So that's as low as I could have got. I got it. And I'm hoping that at least it pops up to 250 or much higher, maybe $3, so I can unload some of this position. You know, if I'm correct, I'm looking for silver about 18. You know, it's funny with these predictions. You get one thing right, but you don't get something else right. For example, let's say you predict that silver is going to go to 18 and it does go to 18, but you try to play it on a leverage position through the miners, but the miners don't go up. You know, so it's like, yeah, right, your prediction's right, but things don't work out in your favor somehow. Now, I shouldn't be sounding mad at all because my portfolio is up so much. But it's just, I'm not looking at the numbers itself. I need to do things right. I have had a really nice week and an extremely nice month. I I don't know. I don't see a lot of people having this kind of month. I'm sure some people can do better, but that's really nice. 15% in 1 month is pretty ridiculous. I have not added any money in this since like 4 or 5 months ago, whatever. It's like 4 months ago. So these are all natural gains. As you can see, the 3 month here is almost 18%. And if we count it from down here, as you can see, I went from 40K, 41,000 to now almost 50,000 naturally. So this isn't money added. It's just natural gains. I went really aggro off of the bottom lows in November and December, excuse me. But anyway, back on topic here. The miners are not going up as much as they should. The overall market, however, is rebounding. Earnings have been a bit strong, so stocks are taking a bit of a bid. Apple, is the story is not as bloody as people thought it could be. And there's a little bit of renewed optimism here in the markets. The Fed is not as hawkish as it's supposed to be, as it was gonna be, as it was interpreted in December. So they've softened their stance quite considerably. I think maybe even more to the other side here. So um, things have kind of reversed, and who knows? Maybe Powell will come out and spread his hawkish wings again. It's pretty crazy roller coaster here. The central bank's trying to manage everything. You can see the 1 year chart here is pretty interesting. Nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. Then boom, boom. But up on the year about 12%. If we do a quick comparison to the market, my 1 week is 6.5, 1 month 15. So let's go to the SPY. 1 week is 2%, and 1 month is 7. So beating the market by, double or something. It's not bad. The 3 month, I'm really killing the market. 3 month, the market's down 1.3%, whereas 3 month, I'm up 18%. So I'm really beating the market by, like, 20% or something like that. So I feel happy about that. I feel happy that I'm making money. All right, so I don't have the means to add anymore, so I'm gonna have to work with this money for quite a few months. I gotta save money for my taxes as well. So I'm not going to be adding probably much money to this account for quite some time. It all has to be natural gains. Like I said, I don't expect this temporary high to be sustainable as I've already sold off parts of these positions through options. So these gains are not really going to reflect, especially tomorrow when my options are revalued. But with a little bit of push, if with the silver goes up, keeps going up through tomorrow, I might hit the 50,000 dollar mark, which would be a nice surprise. Well, Alibaba's also up. I have a Alibaba position. Um, where is it at? There it is. So Alibaba, I have at the moment almost $1,700. You can see here it was up $112 today, up almost 300 overall, almost 20%. Not bad so far for Alibaba. Anything else notable in the portfolio? I think uranium has been just chugging along. Your energy fuels up 0.7%, URG up almost 5%, but chemicals down 2.3, and URA is down point 0.1 almost. I'm sorry, almost a percent. Um, China's up 1.77. So the holdings are doing all right. Almost my entire portfolio is green. Just a couple uranium stocks here, and this is Brazil, and Brazil's down a little bit, but that's about it. Everything else in the green, so not bad. I really need February 15th to come along so I can reset some of these trades, collect some of this cash, and I can reevaluate what's going to happen after that. And it should be interesting times ahead. Actually, I gotta check C-SPAN here, how it's doing. Is it going to hit that $10 mark? It looks like it's not going to hit the $10 mark, but I could be surprised. I have sold a call at $10 to sell some C-SPAN if it reaches $10. I'm already up $35 in this trade because it's not reaching $10. I have another $10 of liability left. This might seem like small sums compared to overall portfolio, but I mean that's how this portfolio was built for the most part. It's like $15 here, $10 here, $35 here. It's so a lot of option selling, so that's the strategy, that's the motto. So we got to keep it up and not deviate from the strat. Whenever I'm deviating, things go astray and they don't work out as well. But so far, I'm pretty happy with the way things are turning out. And I didn't really start taking this account, the option selling seriously until July 1st, I think is when I began. So ever since then, I've had a wild but interesting ride. A less wild than the market, though, believe it or not, except this extremely wild upside, if you want to count that. Okay, enough portfolio reviewing. Silver miners, a little worry there for me. As, as silver continues to keep pushing up, they might be predicting some type of weakness, or they're just really surprised and the metal's going to catch the miners by surprise and they're going to get a really big boost up, which hopefully is the case. I would like to capitalize on that. And until the supply shortage, the supply not shortage, but supply squeeze is alive, and then over the next couple months, I'll be looking to unload that position as I don't, these spikes, as I mentioned in previous episodes, don't last for very long. All right, hopefully I can get all my XK position out of this portfolio at like $3 or whatever price it's at when silver hits about 18. Okay, that's it. Should be an interesting day tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Hope everyone else is having a great day and a great money gaining month as I have had. That's it for now. Peace out.